Hello everyone, class 9th. I am Rashid Khan from Lakshmi Prasad Memorial Public School, Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur. Class, today here we will have to study about the chapter number 1, Matter in Our Surroundings. I have already explained you about something. Now the remaining portion on which we have to discuss, that is the rigid and fluid. What does mean about that the rigid and fluid? As we know, rigid is defined about that anything that have solid, hard or unbending materials. So rigidity is the property of a matter which cannot be bent. Rigid is the property of a matter which cannot be bent or unbending or inflexibility. So the inflexibility defines about that the solid materials. Why? Because the solid cannot be bent or flexed. That means the flexible could not be its properties. So the rigid are those such type of a material that could not be flexible and they could not be blended. And now if you want to explain about the such type of a definition, so here is the solid material. It can show the rigidity. It is the rigid material. Why? Because it could not be bent or flex. It could not be flexible or movable. It could not be bent. So that is termed as rigid materials. So the rigidity is the property of a matter which cannot be bent or it could not be flexed or flexible. So the flexibility is another properties, but it is inflexible and unbonded or unbended. It could not be bent. And fluid is what actually? Fluid is the property of a matter which can flow. This is the material which can be flow. So the property of a matter by which the material that can flow, that is called the fluid. And for keeping it or for storing it, there will be the vessels need to kept it. So it can be kept into the vessels as well. Into the vessels the fluid can be stored. But the solid could not be stored in the vessels. Or rigid material could not be stored. Here we can say in that particular way the solid material are the rigid materials and the liquid are termed as fluid. Why? Because if you want to keep water, so you have to need there is vessels, glass, bucket, mug, jug, etc. on which we have to keep it. But for the rigid materials like iron rod, sticks, the wooden plank, there is no need to keep this such type of material to keep it vessels or anything else. It should be straightened and it could be hard. Now on that particular basis, here we'll have to move on. A gas is also a form of a fluid. Water is also a form of a fluid. So before going to the explaining about that the solid, liquid and gases, we could know about very well there is a material that has to be classified on the basis of the properties into the solid, liquid and gas. So on the particular basis they can be explained. We'll have to explain on that particular material, solid, liquid and gases. Solid, liquid and gas. So here materials. The three classification of the matter. Matter can be classified into the three categories: solid, liquid and gases. Solid could not be kept into the vessels, but the liquid and gas both can be kept into the vessels. Why? Because they both are the example of fluid, so they can be kept into the vessels. So there is the three things: solid, liquid and gas. It is the matter that can be classified into the three categories, and here we have to study about what are the solid materials. The stone, sugar, maize, desk, bench, bricks, whatever it is, the rocks, minerals, the ice, they are example of solid. What are the liquids? Milk, water, oil, alcohol. These are the different forms of liquid. What are the gas? Hydrogen, nitrogen, chlorine, bromine, iodine. There are the number of gases: carbon, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, oxygen, hydrogen. These are the different type of solid, liquid and gases. Here we will have to study about properties of solid. What are the different properties? First of all, going to the properties. Properties of solid. First of all, they have physical appearance. What a type of a physical appearance of a solid? Solid may be hard. The solid material must be hard and unelastic and inflexible, unmoldable, unmolded. The hard, inflexible, unmolded, rigid materials are said to be, these materials are said to be the solid. What are these? These are the solid materials. So solid can be identified on the basis of the different properties they have. Here we have to study about that their particular basic characters. Solids have the fixed shape and size. First of all, it has fixed shape and volume. Solid has the fixed shape and volume. You know very well, due to the fixed shape and volume, it cannot be moved. Its particle cannot be moved here and there. So why we can say it is it has a fixed shape and a fixed volume. The solid cannot be compressed anymore. It could not be compressed. So if it could not be compressed, so this has the low compressibility. This can be shows low compressibility. If it shows the low compressibility, that means they could not be compressed, and it is highly, it is very it can shows very density. It can show very high density. It can show very high density. So they can shows the higher density. Why? Because the particles of a matter, the particles of these solid type of a materials is combined in a complex manner. That means they are combined very closely, or they can be compactly packed manner. So they can shows very high density, so they are very heavy. The solid materials are very heavy. Now it could not fill their container completely. It could not fill their container completely. Why? Because if the wooden material are kept into the container, it could not be filled up completely. Why? Because due to their shape, it could not be completely filled. Next one is solid cannot flow. Solid cannot flow. Why? Because it is hard and inflexible. Why? Because it could not be flow. For the properties of flow, they had to be they could shows the flexibility, they can shows the fluid characteristics. So it could not be shows the fluid characteristics. Why? Because this could not be flow. This could not be flow. For example, different type of example: bricks, plastics, chair, table, desk, fan, the board, whatever it is. These are the different example of a solid materials. Now we have to move on to the next one, that is properties of liquid. Properties of liquid. Liquids have the properties into different forms. First of all, there are the number of liquids are water, milk, oil, alcohol, vinegar, the kerosene, the diesel, petrol, whatever, these are the different form of liquids. And the liquid have fixed volume. The liquid have fixed value, but it didn't have fixed shape. They could not have fixed shape. It has the fixed value but could not have fixed shape. Why? Because wherever it came, it takes its shape on which it can be poured. Liquids take the shape of the container, or take the shape of a vessel on which it could be poured, or it could be placed. Why? Because its size or volume is fixed, but the shape could not fix. So it will take the shape of the vessel on which it could be stored or kept. Liquid can be compressed more than that of the solid. That means liquid can compressed slightly more than solid. That means liquid could be compressed easily. Why? Because this could be
9D से 10D का जो सीट है वो आपको नहीं मिला.
Liquid can compressed in comparison to solid in a very easy manner. Why? Because it can have the some flexible, or they can show the some flexibilities. Why? Because they can be compressed, and if it is compressed, so there will be a chance to show the compressibility more than that of a solid. Next one, the liquids moderate to high density. That means liquid shows moderate densities. That means the more density solid have, but the liquid also can shows the some density, so that one is showing the moderate density as well. Now the liquid can fill up, liquid can fill up container completely. Why? Because I have already suggested you the liquid can take the shape of a vessel on which it can be poured or it can be stored. The liquids generally flow. The liquids shows fluidity. That means liquid shows the fluidity. Why? Because the property by which they can shows fluidity. The liquid can be fluid. Why? Because they can be easy to flow. So it is the material that can show the fluidity. Now we'll have to go through the next topic, the properties of gases. Into the next topic we'll discuss about that, the properties of